Okay, so welcome back. This is video number 2, and we're going to talk about the 2 different types of customer lists. Now, while we're focusing on just one particular path, I really want to talk about 2 major types of lists because I really want you to get into that mindset of understanding why there are 2 different lists and why we are really focusing on just one particular one. So the 2 major ones are the free list versus the customer list. So a free list, let me explain the differences. A free list simply means that the people that are subscribed to your list have not purchased a product. So if you kind of imagine if you get onto a landing page or a squeeze page and they're asking for your name and your email and that's it. You're not buying anything. That is basically what a free list is. Now, typically, these lists are a little bit harder to convert because people do not know you. They have not really put their trust and faith in you. You know, if somebody subscribes and they've purchased from you before, that would be consistent of more of a customer type subscriber. But we're talking about people that don't know you. They've subscribed, they've gotten something for free, and that's it. So in this case, you kind of have to push quantity of lists. Instead of focusing on quality and conversions, you really have to focus on numbers. So it's a numbers game. So instead of having a list of, let's say, 100 buyers, you have to have a list of 1,000 or a couple thousand. Now, the second type of list is a buyer's list. This means that the subscriber on the list have actually purchased a product. So say, for example, somebody lands on your sales page. You're selling them something like a $7 or $17 item or whatever price point it is. They buy it or add it to your list. So that is basically a buyer's list. Now, these types of lists tend to be very high converting because they have proven that they're serious enough to whip out their wallets or their credit cards and buy a product. So think about it. Which really would you like to have? Would you rather have the free list or would you rather have the customer list? So that really depends on what you're selling, but the majority of times you will want the buyer's list. And that's really what we're going to be focusing on in this particular video course. Now, the question begs, how do you build a viral buyer's list without selling a product? Because selling a product, that takes time. And that's not necessarily getting it to build virally and getting other people to build it for you. Now, that is the secret behind this method, is you get other people to actually build the list for you. Yes, it does take time, and yes, there is some work involved, but this is the closest thing to getting to that. So with that said, let's move on to video number 3.